Hello, beautiful people, and welcome, viewer, to Wolf and Falcon Tarot. I trust you are all doing well. Today's reading, we're going to be going with the Love Oracles. We're going to try and find out the energy of you and your person, the angels at your assistance, and what the cosmos and the moon is aware of. And it just so happens that on the 17th of October, 2024, we have the brightest full moon of the year. And the veil will be so thin that we'll be able to connect to our ancestors. This is going to be a great time to manifest. This moon just happens to be called the Hunter's Moon or Blood Moon, but within the shamanic calendars, it's also known as the Harvest Moon. It happens to be in the zodiac sign of Aries at this time, so keep your eyes peeled for new opportunities coming your way, and be sure to make the most of them. Without further ado, let's bring a message from your spirit guides to you. Spirit guides that are connected with mine, please show me clearly in the month of October 2024 for the Hunter's Moon, what does the viewer need to know, look out for, or be aware of? Please and thank you. Okay then, viewer, I feel that the situation today is that we have a girl with a snake, male or female. This is an empath and narcissistic paradigm. This is somebody that's kind of been charming or used, a time to enable your boundaries. I feel like this card happens to be you, viewer. You're kind of, or actually, no, sorry. This is your person. This is somebody that's interested, conversing more, awaited messages that arrives. There's text, calling, email, hoovering involved. So that's the person. The person's wanting to talk. But however, I feel that not today. This is you. You're not dealing in any hurt. You're avoiding conversation, you're avoiding this call, you're avoiding the person, you're setting boundaries, and, well, generally, you're still quite angry. Well, that's interesting, viewer. So we'll find out what energy you are and what energy this person is right now. Spirit guides, what's the energy of the viewer, please? And let's get the energy of our viewer's person, please. And we'll ask for the energy of the frequency of this reading, please. Viewer, girl with the snake, I feel that the lion card's been pulled in order to basically get you to have a keen eye, know better. Because lions are kind of like very observant creatures. They're stealthy and precise in their words and actions, and they don't waste time or energy on or resources. So I feel like this card's trying to remind us that self-mastery is available to all. When you're kind of in balance, you're the kind of like the epitome of peace and strength, and maybe that's what this relationship was all about. However, the relationship seems to be out of balance with the empath and narcissist paradigm, which leads to you being withdrawn and them being too serious. So if this is a relationship that you really wanted to keep going, eventually, once you're no longer angry, it would be a time for daily meditation and to practice your friendship, viewer. Viewer, I feel that this individual, they are kind of somebody that's like overworking the situation, a bit like a narcissist can do sometimes. They can get very annoyed quite quickly, and that's what indicated here with the B. And I feel like they're kind of pushy and insistent and maybe really generally quite sharp around you. And that's with the hummingbird here. So that's not quite they kind of maybe they kind of push a conversation on you, get back in your good books. I don't know. It can feel kind of intimidating, but you seem to be doing quite a good job with this not today energy around you. The stingray talks about developing confidence, like a sense of self or getting a spine, and that's certainly important for an empath, especially when they've been dealing with a narcissist. What I love about this is that you can see all of the energy in the spine of this stingray here, well, that filters down into the end of the tail, and it's it's a whip in it, and it's like, well, we all know who the stingray took out. Probably one of the greatest animalologists out, if that's what you call them. I don't know. Please drop a comment on what they're called. But it was Steve Irwin. A stingray took him out, and he was probably one of the kindest people out there. So that's generally what I'm getting here. Is we have this lion energy, this time for you to be observant and stealthy around this girl with a snake, this narcissistic paradigm. You are dealing with a very talkative person. They're quite hardworking and annoying, or they get annoyed quite easily. And they're also kind of pushy, insistent, and sharp with this hummingbird. They are quite interested in conversing with you more. They're awaiting messages from you. Maybe they are kind of dropping you text messages, calling, emailing. Maybe they're kind of hanging around your friends, like trying to hoover up information about you. But it's important for you not to deal her like the stingray does, but to grow a spine and to stay and to get strong. You just need to say no, not today. That's kind of what I'm feeling out here. Let's find out what angels are helping you out today, viewer, please. Angels of heaven, please. Who's here helping our viewer out around this situation? Okay, viewer, you have the angel of the miracle of love, and he is brought alive by the miracle of love. So I feel like by you not dealing with this narcissist paradigm, the archangel, or the angel of the miracle of love is here to help you heal with loving yourself first. And we also have the archangel Uriel, whose divine light shines from within. He is eternally radiant, loving, and wise. So that's certainly the energy that I'm feeling here for you, viewers. Now is the time for you to start believing in the miracle of self-love and walk out with this light that shines from within. We're going to go to the cosmos now, and we're going to see if we can increase the energy, frequency, and vibration of this reading. So please, cosmos, can we increase the energy, frequency, and vibration of this reading to align our viewer? That's too many. Viewer, the first card that came out here was the kind of talking about the energy. So what the universe is kind of saying, what the cosmos wants us to know is to go with the lion, be stealthy, be tactile, be grounded and stable. It's a time for healing your origins, or going back to your origins and healing your inner child. This is what's going to help you with loving yourself and healing your light that shines within, especially as we have this empath narcissistic paradigm, which I feel like you are, viewer. You're this empath. And it's also a time for nurturing and patience to build refinement around this situation. Maybe this is, I mean, there's no reason why an empath and narcissistic person cannot kind of get along. It doesn't need to be a loving relationship, but so long as you can enable boundaries, there's no reason why you can't help each other through life. What that would mean is that as an empath, you would need to have time to heal, time to get away without this narcissistic person dragging you down all the time, constantly inundating you with text messages and phone calls and emails and trying to hoover up your energy, because that's what they like to do. That's what an empath, that's what a narcissist, if you're an empath, a narcissist is like our worst enemy. Excuse me. It's like they don't want me to get the message out. So A narcissist loves to feed off of you. So an empath is a very good meal for a narcissist. As long as you can rejuvenate. I mean, if you love this person enough, because there's a lot. There appears to be love out here, and although you're still angry at them, there's patience that needs to be had. Maybe that's for the narcissist, for the cross watcher, if this cross watcher's listening. So we're going to go to the moon oracle now, and we're going to find out from the moon what this situation is all about. Please, spirit guides. Moon, the satellite that sees all, reflects all, and reflects back to us, that sees the hidden truth. Please let us know what's going on with this empath and narcissistic paradigm. Well, viewer, it's no surprise to me that the fly-by-night card flew out, because this card talks about upheaval, betrayal, and selfishness, and that's definitely something that you would deal with when you're dealing with this narcissist. We also have the moon here, which kind of talks about rebirth. It's like fertility and transcendence. So I feel that maybe there's a rebirth of you, viewer. I think that's definitely something that we are looking at here. So there's a rebirth of you as a person that's going to kind of make you feel transcendent, but it's going to bring something that's more fertile your way. So maybe you're going to rebirth this relationship potentially if it's something that you're after. I mean, everybody's situation is different. Everybody has free will. So I don't really know how Spirit wants us to move forward with this, but I do know is that there is definitely this rebirth of you right now. And I think that that's important for us to know, because there's refinement and patience and nurturing that's required. And, for fertility, we need to be nurturing. For transcendence, we need to be patient. And for a rebirth, it's all about refinement. Sorry, let me get that back into view. So that's really what's going on. We might need to wait for the waxing gibbous moon. It's happening. It's happening for us as we speak, as I'm doing this reading. It's kind of happening for us. It might take a few more moon cycles to truly be refined, but in order you're going to have to go out during the new moon because we spoke earlier about the zodiac sign of Aries, for you to keep your eyes peeled for new opportunities coming your way and to be sure to make the most of them. We have the first quarter moon card as well, which this card talks about resilience. It talks about a suspension and a test, and that goes quite well with being grounded, being resilient. It also, that's what the energy that we are in quite now. You're quite resilient as well. So I think that it's very important for us to know here that Spirit's really with you when she says, be resilient. Be resilient with this girl with a snake, male or female, it doesn't matter, but it's a girl with a snake. It's not really somebody that you want to trust, because I imagine a girl with a snake can really be venomous. It's kind of a poisonous situation to be in. You've gone through some sort of upheaval, some sort of, maybe it is a betrayal. I think what we need here is we need a little bit of angel therapy on top of this. Spirit guides, can we please get some angel therapy around this situation for our empath and narcissist, please? How can we help heal the empath? It's a time for you to cancel, clear, delete. Use only positive words and thoughts as they are rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Yeah, that's really important. That's going to help you with your stingray performing backbone. You know what I mean? Although you're not dealing in hurt, you're still angry. So it's important that you're aware of what your thoughts and what your words are, because they can hurt others that you don't intend to hurt. What else can you give us, please? Vegetarian or vegan. Now, this can resonate with you or not, but basically, regardless of whether you're a carnivore, or I'm not vegetarian or vegan myself, I like my meat as well, don't get me wrong. It is a time for fresh organic fruits and vegetables, because they give you a boost of high life force energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. So Spirit's saying that just help elevate you that little bit more, get more fruit and veg in your diet. And can we get one more for them, please, for the viewer, for our empath, to help them heal? Yeah, you've got some past life issues. So this situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from past life experiences. Certainly, empath. That's definitely something that I'm fully believing in. Viewer, last up, I think I'm going to go and get you a magical spirit card just to see if there's some sort of affirmation or manifestation enhancer, or maybe even a little spell that we can pull. For the empathic viewer, please, spirit guides, let's get a magic spell or manifestation enhancer, please. So, viewer, we have the Sun card. This is a card that says to be patient because it will come. This is manifestation. This is power. It's 11:11. It's new beginnings. The Sun, manifestation, power, masculine energy, 11:11. An affirmation spell is to trust in my power to manifest my desires. So, trust in your power to manifest your desires. Now is a time for you to fully realize, just like the sun, you are a powerful creator. Trust in this fiery and passionate energy that exists within your deepest core. We are all reflections of nature and possess qualities of the sun, characteristics of the ultimate potential of the healed masculine, the yang energy. Are you tapping into this center of unlimited creative energy and power? It's available to you. Now is a potent time for you to take physical and metaphysical action on your desires. They are moving closer to you. Stop overthinking and analyzing, which causes stagnation. Feel, embody, and express. If you have pulled this card, it could also be a sign that you have been harnessing your yang energy and the fruits of your labor are very ripe. You have done well, and it's time to trust in your endeavors. You have balanced your energies of masculinity and femininity, and it has unlocked so much more power within you. When yin and yang are united, the power of creation is in your hands. Manifestations are coming. Solar deities such as the Egyptian Ra, meaning sun, have been worshipped since antiquity. Ra was known as the self-created one, who embodied the life-giving sun. Symbolically, many yogis do sun salutations on waking every day, and energizing sequence of poses that honors and imitates our star. A manifestation enhancer for you. Take some time to invite and channel this power into your existence. Face towards the sun and deeply breathe its pulsating force into your being. Hold this breath while you visualize and feel your mind, body, and spirit radiating with invigorating energy, sparkling, energizing, and electrifying you all the way to your fingertips. When you are ready to exhale, feel fatigue, self-doubt, and powerlessness leaving your being. Visualize a weak, dull energy evaporating and dispersing away from you. Intuitively repeat this process as and when needed. So this is what's going to help you kind of heal. It's going to allow you to cancel, clear, and delete, viewer. By eating fresh veg, it's going to help you recharge your batteries, especially being in the sun as well. But the sun card, this power, this 1111 energy is going to help you, especially whilst you're meditating. It's going to help you heal these past life issues. So, viewer, this isn't a read that I was anticipating when Spirit asked me to pick up all these cards. I thought that today it was going to be quite a lovely read. Turns out I'm here trying to save somebody from a narcissistic paradigm, and yeah, they're not fun. They're really not fun. It's a time for you to be tactile. It's a time for you to remain grounded. You definitely need to be patient and nurturing during your refinement, empath. You need to recharge yourself. It's very, very important, because dealing with an empath dealing with a narcissist is absolutely, absolutely energy draining. I certainly hope that you are able to get through this. There's lots of methods to, and I would recommend rest is by far your greatest medication. It might mean that you're going to have to come out of work for a little while, so you need to be around people you trust, like family members. Now, this narcissist doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that you're in love with. It doesn't have to be a relationship. A relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be a work colleague. I think that might be confirmation, because something stopped me there. Could be a work colleague. It might not necessarily be a relationship that you're dealing with. And I hope to God it's not the love of your life. But it could definitely be somebody that you're having to deal with, like maybe an ex-family member, somebody that you've had started a family with, but it never really moved on. I certainly feel that it's not. My spirit guides are saying that it's not a love relationship. So this is not a love relationship. This is a narcissistic family member. It's not a love relationship. It's a narcissistic family member. Wow. So it looks like you need to move away from this narcissistic family member. Viewer, I think you'll know who it is just by that alone. And this person's betrayed you. This family member has betrayed you in some way. I can't fathom how that must feel. I think what I might do is find out how. I'm going to have to go to my old tarot deck, which is not one that I would normally go to now, because I've got to rest my light seers deck. I've been hammering it all week. How did our narcissistic family member betray or bring upheaval into our situation, please, Spirit? Oh, crikey. Well, 2 cards fell on the floor in the reverse. This individual that you're dealing with is it's the page of wands in reverse. He's prone to tantrums. He's kind of boring. Yeah, I'm going to have to read this. It's because it's in my face, because I can't help it. These words are shouting out. They are looking for reconciliation. They're repressing their emotions, or you are. But I feel it's them. This individual is looking for reconciliation. They've repressing their emotions. They're very impatient. They're prone to tantrums. They are boring. They have caused upheaval. This narcissist, viewer, has definitely caused some sort of upheaval in your life. They could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, or they could have Saturn in Libra. They might have any of those in the. Okay. So this deck just fell out of my hand, and the top card and the bottom card came in upside down. Sorry, came out. So this was on the top card. The Ten of Swords was the bottom card of the deck. They kind of like slipped out as the deck fell out into my lap. It's this individual has been creating some sort of illusion. And confusion, and they've basically brought you to ruin and failure around. They may have, they've put all 10 swords into your back here. They might be kind of a victim. They might be this kind of victimization, this betrayal here. So we've got betrayal. A family member's betrayed you, maybe betrayed your trust. Oh, these were upside down, weren't they? Yeah, they've caused some sort of illusion, and they're trying to recover from this. They're looking for reconciliation. They're definitely impatient, then prone to tantrums, and they are basically, well, they believe that they're the victim. They are playing up on this victimization, empath. So, what do we need to do? I'm going to have to ask it. What does our empath need to do, please? What's an action for them to take? I think we've just got confirmation here. Because I kind of asked for what the angels are here to help you with. Yeah, we have. We've got love and new feelings. We've got being emotionally awakened, creativity and spiritual. Follow your intuition, empath, with the Ace of Cups, because that's what Spirit is offering you. And you're going to be rewarded for your efforts. You're going to have success. Maybe you're going to become self-sufficient with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you are this. It's remain in a kind of, well, you've got the Nine and the Six of Pentacles. So be generous and supportive as usual around others, and giving and receiving, and live your life. Just have gratitude, because gratitude is what's going to help us manifest things. The more, the attitude of gratitude is very important to have, especially whilst we're healing. You're going to have to be grateful for this teaching, not this reading, but the teaching from Spirit. The fact that you're going to have to see this as it's almost part of your journey, especially when it comes to past life issues. Viewer, that's all I have time for. Thank you for watching, and if you made it to the end of this video and you like my energy, please consider liking, sharing and commenting, as this will help our channel to grow. And why not also consider subscribing to catch later content when I post it. Thank you for your support of Wolf and Falcon Tarot. Until next time, cheerio.